Wednesday night baseball on the show from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Cam Bedrosian is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Standing in, Nick Hundley. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hundley.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And the 2-1. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball three.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. Davis waits on the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Goodbye, home run. two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Ball one. Piscotty, a California native, actually, could be scheduled for an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the second most votes among right fielders in his league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired. 2 down now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Albert now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weekly hit to third. Chapman's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all.
48.
It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, number 48. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Left side, but well foul. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Mark Canha comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now here's the pitch. Popped straight up. Pujols on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Next will be the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled off. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Laureano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The A's strand 1. They're up 2.
And leading up for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So stepping in, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So striding in, Taylor Ward, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
The shortstop, Bryant.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brian Goodwin. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Laureano sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in once again, Nick Hundley. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher, number 3, Nick Hundley.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's 1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A solo home run by Nick Hundley. 3rd home run for him on the year as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. Here's a high pop-up. Pujols on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left field.
Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Pujols is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-2 Oakland. And here now is Dustin Garneau as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter, Dustin Garneau.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Outside.
Fastball just inside. Three and 0 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. 3-1. And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Albert Pujols. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Davis is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Lucroy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he misses ball 4.
Now
into the box now, number 48. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit, and he'll reach first safely. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder,
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They trail 3-2. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman.
Leading off for the Athletics, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So with 1 gone in the inning, here's Jurickson Profar. Ready to deliver first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Mark Canha.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Pujols is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They're up 3-2. Ready now for L.A. Cole Calhoun reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
Calhoun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Tommy La Stella now as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2 down the first baseline. Grounded softly to the right. Well, he has some trouble with it.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Aaron Brooks answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Canha in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. In now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Laureano has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Justin Garneau.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dustin Garneau. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. A base hit in his first trip.
Fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fouled off. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The catcher, number 3.
Tyler Skaggs, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 45, Tyler Skaggs.
Ready once again, Nick Hundley. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just look.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
And leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up now, Albert Pujols. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 48.
Digging in once again, number 48. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're down 3-2. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Here's the 3-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Foul. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focused.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that's off the left field wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike now. Back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one to Pujols, and they get them both.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Chris Bassett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 40, Chris Bassett.
Mike Trout will stand in here hoping to duplicate.
And leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike.
High time.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Just keeping him close. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Trout gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella. To bat next. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
And that's in there for a strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1 to him now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Canha leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 off for Oakland as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Buchter.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
No.
Standing in now, Dustin Garneau, as he puts it on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And that one right down Main Street. Buchter is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Leading off the inning, Nick Hundley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nick Hundley goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Marcus Semien will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Down is full. 3-2.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Joaquin Soria.
Leading off the innings, Jonathan Lucroy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
For the Angels, the catcher, Jonathan.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, number 48. That's popped up. Profar has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Settling in now, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Behind 0-2 now. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Ready on 0-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Noah Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Noah Ramirez.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ramirez, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a throw over.
DJ.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are talking the time they hold the glove. You've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Matt Olson will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Olson.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Olson is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Now batting, number
Big
22.
spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Chad Pinder, see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Chad Pinder.
Tough started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Lucroy has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Now the A's designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A's have to settle for just the one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the Matt Olson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Defensive change for the Athletics. Now playing first base.
Chad Pinder will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Olson now in center field. Number 18.
Blake Trinan comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39. Blake.
Stepping in, Tommy LaStella. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Hey, not impossible. But highly improbable, even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy. They've got the work cut out for him.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty on his horse. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Striding into the box, Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
To short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Geez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ward leads off first with 1 away. And he takes strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Now to the plate, Dustin Garneau. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
And he lays off there 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
To his right, Profile. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, catcher.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Here comes the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Now back.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. Now time is called, and this might be the bottom of the time for that reliever to get loose. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Angels down to their last strike. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Oakland A's led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Aaron Brooks earns his third win of the year in relief. Blake Trinan closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base.